What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, back at it today with some zesty news as usual. Hi to everyone in the chat. If you guys are here, if you guys are enjoying today's vibe so far, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this stream out with friends so more people could catch up with crypto news. And just keep updated. We all need to know what's going on in crypto. This is a revolution. We are a part of a beautiful industry, and we have to know what's up. Hi to everyone in the chat. We got Randy, Colin, Flatsmack, Colin. Oh, wait, I said Colin already. Lifer friend, Matt. How's it going? Hi, Zesty. Guys, I'm excited. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff today. And make sure you answer the poll. 2023, boom or bust for crypto? Let me know. Nice to see you, Joseph. I'm not going to waste any time. I want to get into the news. Again, I see so many people on TikTok. Make sure you guys like, make sure you follow, make sure you share some love. Okay, starting off, of course, with the markets, Bitcoin. Today's a very special day for Bitcoin, so we're going to start off the show celebrating before we get into all the crazy news. But quick market recap, Bitcoin sitting at $16,625, down 0.56% in the past 24 hours. Ethereum sitting at $1,208, down 0.73% in the past 24 hours. So not much price movement. Litecoin is sitting at $74.62, down 0.16% in the past 24 hours, but still up 6.5% in the past week. Solana actually having a little bit of a pump, I see, up 15% at $13 when it was down single digits. Pretty interesting. And like I said, today's calls for a celebration. Why, friends? Because it's Bitcoin's 14th birthday. Bitcoin, it's amazing. This is a beautiful revolution. It's a beautiful creation. So shout out to Satoshi Nakamoto. Wherever you are, they are. Whoever created Bitcoin, thank you for doing what you did. Today is calling for celebration. I pulled up a nice brief history on Bitcoin. On January 3rd, 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto released the Genesis block containing the first 50 Bitcoins. So at the beginning, before the first halvening, Bitcoin, if you mined a full block of Bitcoin, you were able to earn 50 Bitcoins as a block reward. Absolutely amazing. And he also did leave a message on the blockchain, quoting a headline from the UK Times paper. It was with the date, January 3rd, 2009, Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks. So this was extremely important. As we know, we did celebrate recently the anniversary of the white paper, which was written in October 2008. And this was originally because of the financial crisis. So if it wasn't for the financial crisis of 2008, who knows when Bitcoin would have been initially written out in the white paper and then mined on January 3rd, 2009. So again, friends, we are celebrating a special day. It is Bitcoin's 14th birthday. So make sure you guys share the love. This is a beautiful day to celebrate this industry, how far Bitcoin has come. We know Bitcoin, it obviously started from nothing, and now there's people all over the world taking part in this network, whether you're a miner or just simply creating a wallet and spending Bitcoin and creating transactions on the blockchain. The more the blockchain is used, the more secure it is. Beautiful. Happy birthday, Bitcoin. Happy birthday, Bitcoin. Just wanted to give you guys a brief history, a little bit of a history lesson today, some education out here, because it's really important to make sure we know what we're dealing with in this space, where it all came from, and celebrate the important moments. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin's birthday today, which is pretty sad. So props to Bitcoin. Shout out to Satoshi. Kelly Boy, good morning. Nice to see you. Check, nice to see you. Ken's a log out here. Nice to see you. Bullish Bradley, Happy New Year to you. Bulldog, good evening. Montosa, nice to see you. Dez, nice to see you. Thank you for smashing the like. Again, if you're watching, smash those likes. Subscribe, share it out. A little bit more on Bitcoin's anniversary, 14th birthday. This was the actual Genesis block. Thank you to Didi Taihutu for posting this. I know, I'm blocking it over here, but it is what it is. But thank you, Didi Taihutu, for posting it. This is the block. This is where the message was left. Beautiful. Also, Dennis Porter, he actually posted something that I liked. Bitcoin is now 14 years old. The internet is only 40 years old. We're extremely early. And look at the adoption curve for internet users and Bitcoin. Friends, we are extremely early in the internet. I say this a lot. We're extremely early in the internet. Never mind Bitcoin. We are going to be laughing about what we're talking about in 10 years, whether we're talking about how we're tweeting, how we're spending Bitcoin, how we're even storing our Bitcoin. Everything is going to change, and hopefully for the better. Jumping into today's news, Andrew Tate, craziness. He's continuing to tweet while he's actually in custody in Romania. He tweeted 6 hours ago, "You possess unlimited power. Harness it. Become unstoppable." He was also posting some controversial stuff in this video. I'm not going to go into that cause. Then he's just retweeting a bunch of things, but he did tweet something interesting 2 hours ago. He said, "We're in the midst of a spiritual war, the final battle between humanity and the machines before you're reduced to a QR code. 99.9% of men refuse the sword and shield, paralyzed as civilians awaiting slaughter from the machine horde. The real pandemic is cowardice." This is crazy. I think it's an extreme way of saying it, but the QR code kind of triggered something in my mind talking about CBDCs and how everything is really under control. And what we need to focus on is our freedom, and that is Bitcoin. But again, Andrew Tate's still tweeting from jail. 25 minutes ago, he tweeted, "The news is free because they need it to control you." Very interesting things to think about. His whole idea of the Matrix and just waking people to different things. He did post January 1st that he is going to be a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavors. And if you want to click that link, it just brings you to his 41 quotes, if you guys are interested in that. But just want to give you an update since this is what everybody is talking about. Again, yeah, Andrew Tate, pretty spicy. If you guys do remember, getting back to drama in the crypto space, DCG, Digital Currency Group, Genesis, Gemini, craziness. Cramer Winklevoss, as we went over yesterday. If you guys want to, I'm not going to go too deep into it again because we did just cover it a lot yesterday. If you guys want to refer back to that video, we covered Cramer Winklevoss. He wrote an open letter to Barry Silbert because he's upset that Gemini customers are not getting the answers they need. In this letter, it says there are over 340,000 earn users that are looking for answers. Apparently, they submitted proposals to Barry. He did not get back to them. Cameron says in this letter to Barry Silbert that Digital Currency Group actually owes Genesis, its whole owned subsidiary, around $1.675 billion. And this is money that was supposed to be given to the Gemini Earn users. In addition, he also says in this that DCG and Genesis are beyond commingled, and apparently funds are everywhere. A mixed up mess. Barry Silbert responded. He said that DCG did not borrow $1.675 billion from Genesis. DCG had never missed an interest payment and is current on all loans outstanding. The next loan is in May 2023. And DCG did deliver to Genesis and Cameron's advisors a proposal on the 29th of December that has not received any message. Cameron was then calling Cap. Who gave their opinion is the point I'm trying to get to. Who gave their opinion on the situation? Zhu Su, of all people. Like, he should be talking 3 Arrows Capital, all of these things that Zhu Su was involved with. Man, Zhu Su giving his opinion. He said there's a rough summary of the DCG situation, and he just went on to talk about how DCG messed up, talking about comparing them to FTX. Zhu Su said they, like FTX, proceeded to misdirect for months, using various methods to attack us, and also didn't have anyone ask the hard questions. They, like FTX, spent 6 months taking more deposits while insolvent and hoping the market goes up. This is talking about DCG. Nuts. But why does Zhu Su get to chat like that? Whoa.
My buddy, you rock.
Oh, Crypto Lifer. Man, thank you so much. Thank you. Crypto Lifer. So much love to you, man. Mwah. I love Lifer. If you guys don't know, he's been on my show for like a few times now. I literally love Lifer. Always spreading some good vibes. We have some really good, deep conversations on stream. So much love for him. I hope you guys have a happy new year, Lifer, and your family. Ken's, nice to see you. Yeah, we're going to continue. But Zhu Su, man, just talking mad smack, talking about Genesis Genesis, he's saying DCG's value is zero. Criminal fraud, FTX creditors have used cases for fraudulent conveyance, blah, blah, blah. So we see who's talking smack. Even, Alex Mashinsky from Celsius was tweeting not too long ago. We covered this on the show to get all your crypto off of Swan Bitcoin. Do your own research. It's funny how some actors decide to come in when it's convenient for them. Next, SBF causing mad trouble out here. So SBF, catching you guys up if you don't already know, there is a plan for SBF to plead not guilty. Apparently, this isn't going to be in his best interest. However, earlier reports say that his court session is set to commence by 2 p.m. today before U.S. District Judge Lewis Kaplan in Manhattan. This is the second judge in the case. As we went over, the previous judge, Ronnie Abrams, recused herself of the case, saying that her husband and his law firm might have some connections with SBF. They did advisory for them, yada, yada. One judge stepped down. This is the second judge. We have approximately an hour and 45 minutes until this commences. Of course, tomorrow I will let you know everything I know. I will find out everything. I will scrape the internet for information for you, friends. But as we see here, SBF is billed to enter into a not guilty plea before the judge, a move that has been under intense analysis by lawyers observing the case. Indeed, it may seem more surprising to the general public that SBF has been advised to plead not guilty by his lawyers, considering the fact that his co-executives, Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang, have both pleaded guilty to their 7 and 4-count charges, respectively. Spicy. The reason why SBF might be trying out stuff is because he could face as much as 115 years in prison. Imagine. I was hearing something on the news that if he took another type of deal, he could spend time in jail for maybe like 40 years. He'll get out when he's like 60 or 70 years old. Interesting stuff. I'm really intrigued to see how this plays out. In addition to this weird vibes with SBF, because honestly, I don't know how much is going to happen to SBF. Not much has happened to him yet. He got to spend Christmas with his family. He somehow moved his arraignment or whatever in the Bahamas. He was supposed to wait till January or February. Then all of a sudden he got a court date. Then he got shipped out to the U.S., Then he got released on bail, got to spend Christmas with his family, eat his vegan foods, and play League of Legends. I mean, this guy just gets to do whatever he pleases. Flying first class to his home nonetheless. This is another weird thing that I found. Sam Bankman-Fried asked the judge to keep his bail, the people that posted his bail a secret. The lawyers argued there's no need for public disclosure of the names. Why? Who gave money for SBF to get out on bail? The lawyers filed on today, filed a letter seeking redactions of the names of the 2 people who intend to sign on as sureties to his bail package, saying that there is no need for public disclosure. If they're identified, they will likely be subjected to probing media scrutiny and potentially targeted for harassment, despite having no substantive connection to the case, SBS lawyers wrote. Consequently, the privacy and safety of them are countervailing factors that significantly outweigh the presumption of public access to the limited information. Interesting. Who are these people that they want to keep their information hidden? This is actually a letter to the judge that I found on Twitter, courtesy of tier 10K. They said, "Dear Judge Kaplan, on behalf of defendant Samuel Bankman-Fried, we respectfully submit this letter motion to request limited modification to one portion of the bail conditions ordered by Judge Gorenstein at Mr. Bankman-Fried's initial appearance on December 22nd. Specifically, we request an order from the court directing that the names and other identifying information of Mr. Bankman-Fried's 2 remaining bails, sureties, 1, be redacted on the bonds they'll sign, and 2, not be directly disclosed by the government. Pursuant to the order setting conditions of release, the deadline of the 2 additional people to sign their bonds is this Thursday, January 5th. We have conferred with the government on this issue and have been informed that the government takes no position on the request. Interesting. Why? Why do they not want to know who it is? Maybe Kevin O'Leary sacrificed some of his $15 million to help SBF get out of jail for a little bit and chill out at home. But I'm very curious to see who it was. Crypto Surfer, nice to see you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. To make it all a little bit weirder, I found this article. Bahamas regulators deny asking crypto exchange FTX to mint new tokens. If you guys do remember, when FTX initially went down, they were saying, oh my gosh, the Bahamian government is taking crypto. This has been denied by the government. We're going to have to see. Where did the money go? A lot of crypto was taken off of FTX. There was the hack. There was so many things that went on, but where did the money go? The Securities Commission of the Bahamas has denied FTX's debtors' claims and expresses concern that the investigation has been impeded. According to a statement released on January 3rd, the SCB has had to correct material misstatements made by John Ray III, the representative of the U.S.-based FTX debtors, and press and court filings. The document stated on the Chapter 11 debtors had publicly challenged the Commission's calculations of digital assets transferred to digital wallets under the Commission's control in November 22. It argued that these statements were based on incomplete information and the debtors did not do due diligence by requesting information from the joint provisional liquidators. This doesn't really make sense to me. And then the statement added by John Ray, he said that the commission instructed FTX to mint a substantial amount of new tokens under oath during a court filing. He said this during a court filing before the U.S. House of Financial Services Committee. Where did the Bahamian government get involved? When did they dip? I'm very interested to see. Where is the money? What tokens were minted, I should say. And I would like to see something. I would like to see some blockchain proof. Justice should be served, my friends. Yeah, Kent, I see you, man. It's pretty crazy how everything is just being played out. I mean, listen, you have people going after Andrew Tate. You have people going after, but not even concerned about SBF. There's just of course we should be concerned about the Tate situation, but you constantly see just other things happening when we should be focusing on something else. We should be focusing about SBF right now. To be honest. Tyler, Happy New Year. Kenny, I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Official 10,000 houses NFT, Happy New Year. SBF needs to be in jail for a long time, says Joseph. I feel you, man. We need answers. We need answers. And he had a lot of political affiliations. He had his parents have a lot of connections. No one is even bringing up the parents. No one's even bringing up Dan Friedberg, who's heavily involved. What's up, Olive? I believe John Ray over SBF. I mean, I don't know who to believe. How do we know if we can listen to him either? I just don't know. I don't know who to listen to. Design Lab, nice to see you. I don't know who to believe. I don't know who to believe. It's a little frustrating because everything's just smoking mirrors. Jim Cramer, even spreading more FUD. This guy loves to tweet. I don't even know why. I don't know why he does it. I think it's just to, get a rise out of people. He says, as I predict, another weak year for crypto. I do ponder how many people are still involved. Now many millions of people. ... If you guys remember, I could actually pull up the link from last week where Jim Cramer said that Litecoin and Solana holders were idiots. I could get that for you. I could get that. However, I think it's really funny. It's just so much FUD. Of course we're going to get FUD thrown at us. We know this already. Honestly, I wouldn't worry about this tweet. Well, let's play the clip. I'm excited. I love doing this stuff. I love pulling out the facts, man. If you guys remember this, I actually just got my internet fixed this morning, so that's why there's like no lag here. So
because
awesome.
I wouldn't trust the deposit bank.
And you're making no distinction between centralized, decentralized.
They fought regulation. They didn't want regulation, and you don't have regulation. So if you have your money in any of those, look, I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm just saying you're using a lot of blind faith. And I like to have my money at JP Morgan, and I check on Monday to see whether my balance is there. It's there. It feels good. Try getting your money out. When I had money, I'm not going to mention the firm that I had my money in, but it was a fight to get the money out.
Self-custody, man.
A fight. And I think that everybody who owns these various coins, Solana, Litecoin, I do think you're an idiot. Okay? I did not go to college to get stupid.
And we do know what happened to Litecoin since he said that. What was the date on there so I could get the exact date? That was December 23rd. Okay. Let's go back to December 23rd. This is the 25th. Yeah. Okay. 23rd. There we go. So Litecoin was $65 when Jim Cramer called Litecoin holders idiots. Where's Litecoin now? It is currently sitting at $75. So Jim Cramer strikes again. Inverse Cramer meme. If anything, this could correspond to our poll in the chat. I think this year is going to be a banger year for crypto. Especially, I think the inverse Cramer meme might play in here. So let's be bullish on crypto. Even more to be bullish about. Of course, there's more adoption. We were talking about Australia overtook El Salvador recently with more ATMs and more adoption. But now they got their first Bitcoin ATM with integrated Lightning Network capabilities. It's going to be installed at the Strand Shopping Center in Australia, and it works quite similarly to regular Bitcoin ATMs, but saves time because of the instant transactions, and it allows for minor, like very small purchases. I really love this. I think this is great. Bitcoin ATMs, they're going to be used a lot in the future. I would use them now, even teenagers under 18, Bitcoin ATMs, woo-woo. I think it's perfect. Lightning, I think, is a lot more convenient for people that are just doing everyday transactions. Like, oh, I only want $50, $20. Then there's no need to pay those on-chain fees. Lightning Network, get after it. Very excited about this. Listen, Australia, killing the game. Any place that's fully embracing Bitcoin, fully embracing crypto, that's what we need. We need more of a push for this, especially within the US. We're getting some pushback on crypto. We have people like Jim Cramer tweeting that it's going to be a weak year. Yeah, bro. Every year, every month, there's beautiful innovation in this space. Bitcoin is only 14 years old today. 14 years old, and look what Bitcoin has done. The governments all around the world are questioning their entire financial system because of Bitcoin, something that has a finite supply of 21 million coins to ever exist. You get to be your own bank, transact with anyone, anywhere in the world, wherever you are, whenever you want. This is 24/7. This is a network composed of real people helping and validating transactions, sending transactions, receiving transactions, moving value, all at the same time. Nothing is more creating unity. Nothing creates unity more than Bitcoin. Celebrating its 14th birthday is crucial. Let people know what Bitcoin's all about, why Bitcoin is here, to give us that freedom to transact, to be self-sovereign individuals. This is beautiful. This space is beautiful. The people in this chat are beautiful. The movement we have created, the movement we are supporting, is bigger than all of us. It's bigger than this stream. It's bigger than just money. It's the world. It's the entire world. And I might sound crazy saying that, but the world is counting on this revolution. It's already being People are trying to infringe upon this. CBDCs coming out of the woodworks. There are people in this space that are trying to say they're for decentralization. There's people that are creating things behind closed doors. Friends, pay attention. Pay attention. You see someone doing a project, do your own research into them. Know who's working on a project. Know who's involved and what they were doing in the past that brought them there. Be careful. I've seen some people recently that I didn't expect to be involved in some stuff. Even Sam Bankman-Fried, he's a great example. People, a few months ago, he was King Sheesh talking about how he knew everything, and now look at who he is. Make sure we do our research on people that are important in this space, so that way when they have the power, they could do the right things with it instead of leading us in the wrong direction. Never again do we want to deal with someone who we trust that ends up not being a good actor. Make sure you do your own research. Bitcoin is a staple. Bitcoin is amazing. And it represents decentralization in the purest form. Purest form. Friends, I know I went on a rant just now. I'm extremely passionate. I fight for freedom. I fight for this space, and I will always continue to do so. I will always continue to do so. I'm emotional talking about it right now because this space means so much to me. Bitcoin means so much to me. All of you in the chat mean so much to me. We have to protect this space. We have to protect our freedom. We have to protect what this is all about. Period. Ricardo, when Noster. Is that how you call it, Noster? I've heard of it. Is that like a Twitter or something? Should I create an account? Why pay? Yeah, BTC equals hatch against central banking. Yeah. Yeah. Noster. Oh, that's how it's pronounced? Noster? Got it. Okay. All right. I'll look into it, actually. I think that's a social media platform. I feel like I've heard of it. Matt, the fluctuation in BTC price doesn't make it viable for daily use. I mean, listen, I feel that, which is why I think a lot of people are going to say, like, hold their Bitcoin and maybe transact something else. Now, when it comes down to that point, that's when all the sheesh hits the fan, right? And all the, like, you know, all the tribalism comes in, right? So just take it day by day, friends. We have so much adoption to do. We have so much to do with education. Keep pushing. Again, please do your own research into people, into projects. Know where it's coming from. Even something like Ethereum, right? Look into Ethereum. Why does it matter? Who's behind it? Why? Like, who is Vitalik? What is Vitalik working on right now? What is he working towards? Look into that. Look into that. Friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I got passionate today. I got zesty today, but I feel like I had to. Even, yes, Litecoin. Litecoin is so zesty, bro. Litecoin is so zesty. Besides Bitcoin, it's probably the most decentralized crypto. Period. Litecoin is so important. Bitcoin is so important. Everything is so important. NFTs, the whole crypto space is important. We should be rooting for everyone. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Ken's. It's like a 50-50 with Litecoin. It's easy to spend, but you also want to save it. I'm at that crossroads too. But thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you for being cool people. Again, if you enjoyed the show, make sure you smash those likes. You subscribe and share the stream. I know I scream it every day. Share the stream. Smash the likes or hit the button gently. We don't want to break our screens out here. And I'm not trying to yell at you either. Like, I'm very chill. I'm a positive person. With or without the like, I'm still happy you're here. You know what I mean? But if you want to spread love, smash the like, subscribe, follow if you're on TikTok. Share it out with friends. Let people know what's going on in the space. Give them a nice brief history lesson. Happy birthday, Bitcoin. Have a great day, everyone. I will be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern. Set your reminders. Make sure you hit that bell button on the subscribe button. Flat Smack. Monero's chill too. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.